Hello, welcome, Pisces. I hope you are well. I'm just gonna shuffle up your cards for today's reading. I've decided that I'm just gonna go with whatever spirit tells me to. Even when I give like personal readings, I don't really follow like a full layout. I mean, I do the 3 card layout a lot of times, but it's just kind of like however spirit wants to tell is how spirit's gonna tell, you know. So I just got the notification that my battery on my laptop is low, so I'm just gonna quick reach, get that charger. Cool. All right. But yeah, so I'll be doing however many cards spirit would like you to have. Yeah. The sun was out today. So nice. I got to go on a nice little walk and experience the beautiful sunshine. What a blessing. All right, Spirit, please help me tell Pisces what they need to know. All right. So here we have, in the recent past, the Four of Cups in the upright position. In the present, the Page of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo energy. And then in the near future, we have the Five of Swords, which is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And the Cups energy is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And then we have another section over here. Feels like this is someone that's connected to you. We have the Queen of Swords, another air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I think it's emphasis Libra. Then we have the Empress in the reverse position. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right. Which is earth energy. Okay, we got a little bit of everyone actually here. All right, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the sword, Ace of Swords in the reverse position. So, I love all these hand movements I am doing today. All right, so Four of Cups. Fours represent stubbornness. Maybe there's a cup that you were receiving and you did not, or someone was offering you something and you did not want it. You are satisfied with what you have here and now. No, you're not satisfied. You just don't want anything more. You're stubborn. You don't want more. You might not be happy with what you have, but you don't want more. This is what you have. This is where you are. I'm rejecting new cups. No, I am here. Like this man. Do you see him? Do you see him? Stubborn. So this is the energy in the recent past. This could have been you. This could have been someone around you that was just, I'm stubborn, staying here, staying put, not accepting your offers. You're in a space where you want and need more for yourself. You might be in a place where certain areas of your life need an overhaul. They're not serving you in the same way anymore. You may be realizing that you don't have to say yes to everything asked of you, especially if it doesn't spark passion for you. Only you know the answer to what will bring you joy and fill you up, whether that'll be an exciting adventure, a relaxing vacation, or a totally different belief system or philosophy. So whatever they're offering you is like, no. And it brings two different types of messages as well. Because this is also a positive of like, just so you might just be saying no to something because it's healthy for you to say no to it. It might literally just be that if you were to add anything else on your plate, everything would crumble. It either stands for your boredom or shows that what you currently have is all that you want and you're not open to anything more. Regardless of which message it is for you, the energy will remain stubborn and unmoving because that's just the nature of the four. Yeah, he's just unmoving. He doesn't. And the interpretation depends on if you're the one offering or if someone's offering to you. But yeah, you don't want anything more. Somebody around you doesn't want anything more, or you might be bored or stagnant with what you have. But for some reason, you're here, stay put, not moving. All right, and then in the present energy, we have the Page of Wands, which is the Fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. And the Page of Wands brings in a message. Pages bring messages. Fire is usually like a quick message. Fiery messages. I like to think fire is like, real fast. Can go like a lighter. It goes up, goes down. I don't know why I can't find these fires. Oh yes, I'm the spark plug of the tarot, full of exciting ideas and ready for adventure. So the Page of Wands brings passion and fun, but not much else when it comes to love, especially. He's not into a long-term relationship. He's definitely not ready to settle down. He's exploring his options. It might just be very exciting and spark-like and very thrilling for the moment. And it's like a fearless type of energy. It's a fearless type of go at it kind of energy. He generally gets excited about life, and him showing up is inspiring, is pushing you to be excited about life, and hoping that you have this energy to be excited about life. He's the type of energy that, usually if you were to say no to a bunch of things, this is when you would say yes to things. He's very eager, ready to go, got that youthful, fiery energy. And so you could be in this energy right now. You could be in this ready to go, fiery. Maybe it's a little bit out of your usual type of energy. You're ready to go. You're ready to have at it. Or this could be the energy of someone around you. Yeah. And then in the near future, there's this Five of Swords where you win, but at what cost? Was your stubbornness about winning? Interesting. Well, this is where people want to win and achieve success, but they lose so much by making that their main focus. When this card appears, it's asking if winning the battle is worth losing the entire war. People may end up getting their feelings hurt, and you may be sabotaging your own success and growth. The Five of Swords brings humility, embarrassment, and gloating. People are destructive and they want revenge. They will do whatever they can to prove their points and gain power. You always want to be on the lookout when this card appears because it signifies abundance of negative energy in the people and environment around you. Okay, so for some reason there's some sort of competitive energy in the air. Someone's competing over something that doesn't necessarily need to be competed over, or someone's competing over something that does need to be competed over, but they're doing too much. Yeah, like they didn't have to do that much to win, and it doesn't really make sense why they wanted to do that much to win. They just impulsively did it. No, they just had a lot of impulsivity. Yeah, they had a lot of it. Yeah, and it's like confusing because it may have come out of the blue. Like it was, yeah. That's what I'm getting. In love readings, you really want to watch out when the Five of Swords appears. The people you are involved with are so consumed with their own egos and desires that there's no room for compromise or understanding. This is a relationship with someone who doesn't care about your feelings and may want to gain from you more than they could ever imagine giving. If you are single and this card appears for you, you're asking yourself, in what ways are you self-sabotaging through learned negative behaviors and thoughts? With this card, people tend to act out for their own protection, but because the sword is double-edged, their actions can backfire. As much as you want love, you may end up isolating yourself and pushing others away because you refuse to be vulnerable or soft. You may not know how to expect the best from others or yourself. And in a personal reading, you want to ask yourself honestly what ways you are self-sabotaging. Asking yourself that question is not easy, but with the swords, you always have to be honest in order to grow. This suit doesn't care about your sensitive feelings, it cares about the truth. You may not want to see how you manipulate situations to get the end results you desire, or how karma always has a way of catching up to you in the end. Okay. I think someone isn't doing the work. It feels like someone isn't doing a piece of the work. They might need a little bit more mindfulness. They might be lacking in mindfulness. I don't know if I'm just getting someone's lacking in mindfulness, and that might be causing issues. And then we have the energy of this Queen of Swords. I'm the queen of logical and rational thinking. I see and analyze all. A woman of independence who is emotionally detached yet is possessed of sound reason. She is highly intelligent and gifted in her ability to use rational thought to make decisions, despite having gone through a lot. The Queen of Swords is able to disconnect from her feelings to make judgments that are logically sound. That is her gift. She is clear about her expectations and ambitions. Her work life and or her projects are where she spends the majority of her time and attention. In a personal reading, the Queen of Swords is calling you to be a little less transparent with others about your feelings at this time. You are in a space where you're called to separate yourself from your emotions in order to make judgments that are for your highest and greatest good. Boundaries are very important now, as is articulating your expectations of others in a way that clears up any confusion. You are learning that your sole purpose in life is not to make others happy or to paint the truth in a pretty way, because that's not how life always is. You are focused on your independence, doing what is right, and putting your head before your heart. Okay. You may have had some patterns in the past where, I mean, your water sign, water is emotions. That's, that's just how it's kind of connected. And you may have had times in the past where your emotions and the lack of logic connected to them added detrimental aspects to your relationships. Maybe that it's self-sabotaged, maybe it was something else, but I'm feeling self-sabotage is connected in a lot of this. And you are being urged to try and think more just with a logical mindset and withhold a bit more of the emotions that tend to sway what's sway you. And so you're being urged to come from the more logical side of your soul. And with the Empress in reverse, okay, so you're also being urged to separate yourself from your emotions. Try and, even with yourself, make boundaries with yourself and your emotions, kind of thing. The Empress reverse can mean that you are being overly controlling or smothering people around you. You need to take a step back and trust that things will unfold in the way that is best all on their own. This card reverse can also mean that you are blocking growth by investing your time, efforts, love, and or money into the wrong things. The situation may not be conducive to growth at the moment. Trying to force it to work may exhaust you. Yeah, so you may be putting a lot of effort, I'm getting this feeling of someone putting a lot of stress into something, stressing a lot about something, and it's doing is causing you and anyone that has to deal with your stress as well or be around your stress as well, adding negativity to them. That's how it's feeling. So it's we even have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which is the General, which is the double-edged sword. Ooh, okay. Okay, sorry. When I picked that up, I also saw the Ten of Cups. So it's almost like, in the upright, it feels like you're the only thing getting in the way of your true Ten of Cups, because of this lack of mindfulness. There's some sort of emotion that is causing turmoil in a dynamic that if you're able to separate the logic and the emotion, it would really benefit to get closer to that Ten of Cups that you want, that full wish fulfillment that you want. Taking a step back and creating that boundary and really trying to be logical about your steps could really benefit you and everyone around you. And I know you have it in you. Yeah, you have it in you, because I'm going to show them what you're made of. I think that you might be coming to the point where you're seeing that the allowance that you've given your emotions to control scenarios is getting the best of the scenarios, and I think you're seeing that. The Eight of Pentacles declares that you want a fulfilling and meaningful life. You don't want to take shortcuts towards your happiness. In fact, you're not afraid to examine the sides of yourself you're not proud of in order to heal them and turn that weakness into strength. Because you're so invested in your own growth, you will, without a doubt, see the reward. The Eight of Pentacles acknowledges you for the effort you've put in, even if no one else sees it. You're proud of yourself at the end of the day, and that's what matters the most. So I think you're really going to start becoming mindful of this or if you have started already becoming mindful, you're just going to continue to grow and continue to be more mindful of this growth and the fact that you are really trying to change your ways and trying to set those boundaries and trying to make sure that you're mindful of the emotions that you can have and you're loving of the emotions that you can have, because it's a beautiful thing to be able to express emotions, but you don't want to make that, you don't want negative emotions to control your dynamics. You don't want manipulation and like all those negative emotional tactics to control your life, when you know that you can have that beautiful overflowing cups of love, if you are able to right now discern that line to make balance and peace within you and within the situations around you, and then you will be able to experience your peace finally and your dreams coming in. And just, you know, be careful of the Ace of Swords in the reverse, because it's a double-edged sword. You know, think before you speak, because potentially, you know, your words can hurt people. It's just, the blade of this sword has two edges, and what you put out there is exactly what you will eventually receive. So be careful of what you put out in the world, because you will get it back. Yeah. You got this. I hope this resonated with someone. You know, take what's yours, leave the rest behind. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Have a good one, Pisces.